Anybody there?
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's me, Marilena. Remember me? I said see you soon and then, well, I kind of forgot to come back for 3 years.
The last time I saw you guys, it was in late when it was actually.
Oh, yeah. Maybe 3 years ago?
Probably it would be great to catch up a bit of like where I am right now, where my life took the way, and so on. I'll try to keep you updated while I will do my makeup because that's how everything started, right? So my last video, the one that I uploaded, was filming 2021, at the end of 2021, beginning of 2022, and it was also the first time that we went home after the COVID, and I must say that we had such a great time, guys. Everyone were really excited. It was such a lovely thing to see again all my aunts and my cousins, and everything was sweet and nice. You know that, I mean, we all love our families members and so on, but you truly realize how rich you are once you're away for a long time. You don't have a chance to see them every day or every week or every month. You're seeing them once in a year or once in 2 years, and only when you're again together you just realize, oh my god, maybe this is the whole point of this life, to be surrounded by the people you actually love and not to run somewhere after, I don't know, after material things and so on. It was also Christmas period and you get to see all this deco and everyone is having this Christmas mood and everyone is lighted up, and I think it's special. After we came back, I edited one of the video because I planned to do more vlogs of what I've done home. I've edited the first video, the one that you actually saw and the one that I uploaded in 2022, and then I prepared other videos, but I've never got to upload them. Now that I don't even know the reason why I haven't done it, it just happened, and I don't think that somebody can judge me because it just happened. Oh, I know why. I know why I haven't uploaded actually. It was 2022 and I uploaded this on 30 January or so, and then I thought about uploading it later, I don't know, at the beginning of February, and then I thought, oh, I'm gonna upload tomorrow and then I'm gonna upload in 1 week and so on, until we got to 22 February and we know that the war in Ukraine happened, and Ukraine happens to be the neighbor country of Moldova, and it really shocked me. Me and my whole family were really triggered about it. We were really terrified. What's gonna be next? What is the next country in line? Is it Moldova? Of course, it's sad that people are dying, and I don't think that in the first century we must talk about a war. We all talk about how we evolve and how we all got so far. Since I went to first form, my teacher was telling me how bad it is actually to be in a war, and how we must do everything that stays in our power in order to avoid such tragic thing. And here we are, we waking up with the war like almost next door. Of course it was something really terrifying, and I've decided that maybe it's not the best time to upload entertainment videos when such tragic things are happening. Some people may say, well, that actually was the whole point of like making some funny videos and making people forget about the reality they are in, but I was simply not educated like that, and I don't know how you can upload like a funny and a entertainment and enjoyable video when there are people suffering out. I don't know that right now people are suffering as well, but maybe I'm not that focused on it anymore because we still have to move on. Because I do take everything too hard still, but as sad as it sounds, as unhuman as it sounds, it's a reality that we're facing right now. And if I'm gonna stop everything because the war is happening, I'm not making anyone feel better if I'm not living my life, you know. Sad? Yes. Reality? Also yes. It was also the time when I was finishing my bachelor degree, and I can't even imagine how far I got. I was studying for an exam, and it was a terrifying exam. I don't remember when I took that exam as well, but I found the results in spring, and I found that I passed that exam and everything was okay. So the next step that I should have taken was the actual bachelor thesis. That's another history. I must say that my bachelor thesis was a really tough thing. It wasn't easy at all. Am I lying? 2022, I think. Did I? Yes, I did, because and then I waited for a full year.
A few moments later.
As I was saying, because I'm going forward and then back, and then I remember what I say, and then whoa, going delusionally here. So my whole summer was about, like, I was trying to support people from Ukraine by donating, and then by helping the way I could, by spreading information if it was necessary, if I couldn't do it financially or something, but I was always trying to help. And then in the meantime, I was trying to write my bachelor thesis as well, because, you know, life is not stopping. You have also to move on and to do stuff. In August, on 30 August, I defended my bachelor thesis and it wasn't a success. The next thing that I needed to do was to apply for master thesis, but because I wasn't informed enough, idiot, that's too much, I missed my chance on applying at the time. So your girl stayed for a whole year and tried her best to learn German. Until that time, I haven't had actually a proper time to learn German. It's not like I haven't learned it at all. I was trying to, but the problem is that I was always studying. I did my bachelor full in English, and I just had one course of German, like one class per week, and it was almost about nothing. I don't want to accuse someone, because yes, at the end of the day it's still my fault, but I haven't had time simply to just study just German. First of all, it's not an easy language, okay? And I know it sounds like all of, like, I'm defending myself right now and I'm just finding excuses, but it's not, guys. I was trying my best in the meanwhile to try to understand where I want to apply. And this time, because when I've done my bachelor, I was not forced, because nobody forced me, but I was traveling for my bachelor in order to get to my university 2 hours one way, I must add. So 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and it was almost 4 hours a day. I did that for 1 year and a half, and then COVID happened, so we all switched to online, and that's one thing that saved me, I think. When I was searching for master thesis, I obviously was like thirsty to do that, but I wanted a university that is much more closer to the area I'm saying. So I started to search for it, but it was, I don't know, it was either close but I was not interested in the course at all, or it was really far away. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna study the uni's offer market, and I'll see where it goes. And I had no clue that in the German system you can actually start applying for the master thesis while you don't have your actually defended bachelor yet, but you can apply already and then tell them that once I'm gonna have the grade, I will complete my documents or so. I had no clue about that, so I basically missed half of the year. I thought, okay, I'm gonna miss just a semester, and then I'm gonna apply for summer semester, and then in April or March I'm starting a new uni, like a new master degree or whatever, you know. And it wasn't the case. It wasn't the reality, or as Moldavian says, so cotela de acasă nu spupă cea din târg. I'll give a translation in here. I needed to do something, and what I've done, I was trying my best to learn German, as I said. Why did I stop doing my makeup? So I tried to apply for some fields in international business, because I decided, okay, it's enough with the engineering for me. I need to do some business strictly, you know. And that's what I tried to do. I think I applied just to 2 universities. I got sadly rejected from those, and then I ended up staying for another semester. And then I was like, you know what, that's not what I want. Like, I need to really to take this thing more serious. Then we got to the winter period in 2022, 2023. We also went home. It was another great period. Holidays, all sweet, all cute. Is it foundation on my... no. I'm telling you, it's always nice to be home. It's always nice to be surrounded by the people you love. It was another great holiday. After I came back, I knew that some university was already starting the enrollment period for the winter semester, so I started to prepare all my motivation letters. I started to fix all my documents that were needed in order to handle it in time. I applied to more university this time. I haven't focused just on two, and I did it. Got accepted almost to everything I applied to. I think just one or two university refused because I wasn't having enough credit points in economy, which is a valid point. My bachelor was business and engineering, so it wasn't like 120 credit points of full business. No, fun stuff. One university that rejected me before, guess what they did? They accepted me. So I was really confused, like from nothing I had already to choose which one is best suited for me. I chose in the end a university that was just 1 hour away, was in a city that I always wanted to study. One thing that I forgot to mention is in March I got invited for the prom to celebrate the fact that we finished the bachelor, and I must say it was such a nice event as well. I could take three people with me. I invited, of course, my parents and my sister, and it was such a nice event. There were songs from the university band, really sweet and really nice. The food was bomb, we appreciated it. Turning back to my story, I received a letter of acceptance from the university. I am still enrolled in the university. It wasn't an easy decision, of course, but what really caught my attention is the fact that the university that I am going right now, it was supposed to go for a semester abroad, and it was a mandatory semester abroad, so you couldn't be like, I don't want to do it, you know. It was not voluntary, it was mandatory. I was scared to do it because I was like, no, I don't want to go in another country. It was already too much for me to come in Germany. Yes, I haven't mentioned the fact that we could do that for half semester, or we could do for 1 year, but I was like, you know what, I'm good like that. Half of year, it's perfect, it's brilliant, let it be like that. So that's what I did. I got enrolled in this uni. I've met up so many nice people. I made friends. Also a great move for my social life. It was a really tough year, I must say. In the first semester we had to choose where we would like to go. At the end of the semester we handed all this paper with the countries we want to go and so on. We had so many courses, and we had also like professors that were really demanding with like, oh, you have to read 20 pages or so on, which is not a problem because at the end of the day you came here to gather some knowledge and to become smarter, right? You don't want to come and go the same way you came. So on September 24, me and my parents, we went to Italy, where I decided to do my semester abroad. I chose as destination Brescia. It is in general a really nice city. I must admit I've never heard of Brescia before. It was my first time when I saw it in the list, and then I was like, okay. First day were really sad because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be on my own. And you're alone, like alone in another country where you know legit no one. The only great thing that was before actually going to Italy is that from my university there was another girl. We were just the only two students that were going in that period in Brescia. We contacted each other, and it was so nice because we were able to take a flat together. When I was going already in Italy, I knew that she's gonna be my roommate. When I came there, I was happy that she was there and we were finally able to see each other. It's so funny, we were studying in the same university, but we never got to see each other there. But it was really nice to know that she's at least there. And then of course my parents stayed there for just 3 or 4 days, if I'm not wrong. No, I think 3 days. We had to do so many things in a rush. I was like, oh my god, they are going in 2 days and then I'm gonna be on my own in here, and I know I have my friend in here, but how am I supposed to do it, and so on. And then in half of a year I'm not gonna see that. which was not true. I had the feeling that I'll never get to see them, you know, in that specific moment. So it wasn't easy. I got to spend some days with them, which was really, really lovely. And then my parents left, and then I also had to go with them at the station and to say goodbye to them. And it was such a sad moment. I was legit staying on that station, and they enter already, and the driver saw me. He goes, "Are you coming as well?" I was like, "No, my parents are coming." After my parents left, I came back in the room and I was simply boiling my ass to my friend, and she was like, "I know, I cried the same way when my parents went." And once the courses started and I went there, I met two wonderful girls that I thought that they were really nice. Then we talked so on, and then they added me in a group on the Instagram, or like they made an Erasmus group with a lot of internationals in there. That's how it all began. Then we decided in the same day to go to an event that was organized by Erasmus, and that's basically how our friendship started. They are such a wonderful girls. I love each of them. Italy in general, this Erasmus experience, it's so much to talk about. I just don't think I'm able to summarize everything in just like in this whole video, because I already filmed for 40 minutes and I must wrap it up. So if you are really interested in this Erasmus, maybe I can do another video of like how my full Erasmus went. Overall, it was one of the best opportunities to meet such wonderful people and to meet such wonderful friends. I came back in Germany on 1st March. Then we with girls, we thought that it would be fun to organize something in April, and we heard that Erasmus are doing a trip in Napoli, and that's what we've done. We legit went to Napoli for 3 days, and it was one of the best things that we've done. April is, I think it's one of the best periods to go in Italy. There aren't so many tourists, it's not as hot, it's not that cold, it's just perfect. Right now I am working on my master thesis, and I'm a little bit on holiday right now because there is a period between semesters of like when you can chill for a bit. With the start of October, I'm gonna start intensely on working on my master thesis, and I also have one more course to finish. And yeah guys, it's just so insane that I haven't been here for full 3 years, and so many things happen that I don't even know how to act naturally and so on. It's even crazy that this whole channel began with intention of like having fun and like doing makeup, and I'm not even sure if somebody is really interested in it, but I'm just like doing it more for myself, or like call it like a mini diary or something. I've done my lips off camera because guess what, I received a notification written too high temperature. It's just crazy how many things happen. That is my makeup. I got ready. It's really insane how we got here, and I think I updated on most important things that happened in my life during 3 years that I was absent on this platform.
Honestly, I wasn't sure I'd ever come back here. I started this channel because I loved makeup, and I still do sometimes, but life changes and so do we. What I really love is talking, sharing, connecting, and maybe helping someone out there feel less alone.
I don't know exactly where this channel go, but I know I'm back. And I know I want to make it fun again. It was really hard for me to start to film it again because I haven't done it in a while, and it's really weird to look at again at the camera and just be like, oh yeah. I must say that I really forgot how it is to do it again. I really hope that you'll enjoy this small talk, and I'll really appreciate if you can comment something below and let me know what would you like to hear from me. And yeah, bye.